Where's the best cheesesteak place in Philadelphia? Number one, you gotta go to Dalessandros, Tony Luke's, and Jim's. And I said, okay, let's do it. Hi, can I get a Philly cheesesteak, please?
Fried onion?
Yes, please. So, look at that. Oh my goodness. Well, it's time to do the Rocky stairs. That's pretty good, man.
The gentleman who made it, John Pass and John Stone, they had never made it before.
So if you're super hungry, look at this thing. Look at it. Hey guys, it's Ken from KBDProductionsTV. Welcome back to another Ken Domik food tour just for you. On my community tab just recently, I told you guys that I was going to Philadelphia, and I asked you when I'm in Philadelphia, where's the best cheesesteak place? And Mr. Hussein, he said, please don't go to Gino's or Pat's. Both are tourist traps. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with that. But he said, number one, you gotta go to Dalessandros, Tony Luke's, and Jim's. And I said, okay, let's do it. And 77 people liked his comment. So we're here in Philadelphia just for you guys. So Jim's is right there. It's about 10 to 10. They open at 10. I'm gonna be basically having a Philly cheesesteak for breakfast. I've already had my coffee. Let's go in there, grab one of their Philly cheesesteaks, see if it's any good like you guys say it is. I'm thinking that today is just gonna be just brilliant food all day long. You ready? Let's go. Well, I was first in line and the guy beat me in. I was doing my social media. Let's go. Hoagie's order is taken here. Lots of apps. Cool. Jim Sharp, which says only USA. Alright. Hello. I'm gonna do your cheesesteak, please.
What kind of cheese, sir?
What do we offer? What's best on it?
Cheddar cheese whiz.
Okay, cheese whiz.
Well, onion, sir?
Let's do it. Wow, that's cool.
Anything, sir?
What would you put on it, sir?
Hot peppers.
Yeah? Okay. Just a few hot peppers.
Just a few. You only need a little bit. Just for the taste. That's it.
Perfect. Look at that. Thing of beauty.
For here to go, sir.
I want to eat outside, so.
You want to eat outside? You want a drink?
You know what? I'll just do a Pepsi, please. Thank you. Thank you. We'll start the tip jar going. All right, let's eat. It's gonna be good. All right, guys, I'm gonna be eating 3 of these today, so I'm only gonna eat about a half of each one. And this is not really a competition between the 3. I just wanna try all 3 because you guys wanted me to try. My first cheesesteak in Philadelphia. This is amazing. And he recommended the cheese whiz. I'm gonna put that there. The table's wobbly. There's a vent behind me, so I apologize for the noise. So look at that. Oh my goodness, it's steaming still. They don't cut it all the way through, which is perfect, so it stays together nicely. We got the hot peppers. The cheese was on the bottom first. And then he put the meat on it. You see how he slid it over and flipped it? Then he put more cheese on top. Let me know in the comments below, what cheese would you have put on it? I can smell those hot peppers. Here we go, people. First bite of a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia. Oh yeah. Oh wow. The hot peppers are really making it. Because it was just the ground beef and cheese. I'm not sure if it would have that, obviously, kick, that the peppers. So I'm glad I always ask people what their favorite is, especially if I've never eaten it before, because then you get a good insight as to what more other people like. I'm thinking mozzarella or provolone would be way better. Wow. And what would you drink? They had beer, everything in there. I just went with Pepsi. What would you choose? My first impressions though, people, it's brilliant. The bun is soft and fresh. Walked around the corner, saw them bringing in the fresh buns. Hopefully they were baked overnight or this morning. They probably were. Oh, this is good. So let me know if you come to Jim's. How would you rate Jim's for me? You guys, it's your turn. It's your turn to rate the food that I'm eating. The onions are nice and sauteed. Not too many. Too many onions would kill it. Just the perfect amount. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be eating that tomorrow for lunch. All done here at Jim's. Let's go to the rocky stairs, run the stairs, work off some of this cheesesteak, and then go to Tony's and see if their cheesesteak is any good. Let's go. Many years ago, the Rocky statue used to be up there, and then they said it had nothing to do with the Museum of Art, so they moved it in front of the sports stadium, and then obviously they've moved it back. I'm not sure what year they moved it back. Anybody from Philly might know, but I'm under the impression that it was at the sports arena for a while, but it was here first, and then they moved it back here. I'm not sure why. But here are the stairs. Everybody's running up the stairs. They've obviously decorated the stairs for the event, or they're taking it apart. Well, it's time to do the rocky stairs. I know how much you guys like to make fun of my breathing, so here we go. How many people have done that since the movie? Jeez. We're almost at the top. And then you get Rocky Medallion at the top. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm out of breath. Whew. That's a great idea.
Check it out. It's got him on the front from part 4, with the flag around him, the belt on the back. It has all the fighters on the ribbon.
Very cool.
Thank you.
What do you charge for that?
$20.
Perfect. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All done at the art museum. Now we're headed over to Tony Luke's for lunch. Let's go. All right, guys, made it over to Tony Luke's. Let's go in there and grab another cheesesteak and see if that one is as good as the last. Hello.
Can I help you?
Philly cheesesteak, please.
What kind of cheese?
Yeah, I'll do the provolone this time.
Mild or short?
Let's go mild.
Onions on this?
Yes, please.
What else on this?
Hot peppers.
What else?
That's it.
1134. Your name?
Ken.
Ken.
That's me.
Right here.
Thank you very much. All right, time to eat. All right, people, we are back in the car. Once again, get out the trusty steering wheel tray and let's start eating. So it looks like they're 50 cents more than Jim's. So $10.50, actually more than that. So it was $9, I believe, for a cheesesteak. So if you're looking for a cheaper cheesesteak, that's good, than Jim's. But we'll see what Tony's is like. So we have mild provolone, fried onions, and long hots. I guess that's the peppers I asked for. Well, it smells amazing. I still got my pop from this morning. Whoa, my breakfast pop, and that's sprayed everywhere. So this looks really good. Smells even better with the provolone. Whoa, check that out. It smells very buttery. Check that out. Look how long that is. Their Philly cheesesteak isn't all ground up like I've seen in a few videos, other people's videos. This is more like sliced beef and cheese. Oh, the provolone's gonna be good. Look at that, people. Let's get in there a little bit tighter. A little bit tighter. All right, let's take a bite of this. No more screwing around. I like this bun. It's like a baguette. Spicy. I don't really see peppers. Okay, they're long. They're not like red peppers. They look like onions, but the onions and those peppers, yeah, they're there. I got it. That's pretty good, man. Once again, the bun is fresh, soft, buttered, heavily buttered. Check it out. Grease stains everywhere. I was thinking about what I was going to say. If they're all good, which apparently so far they're both amazing. Basically, if you live in this area, you wouldn't travel into town to go eat at Jim's. You'd eat here. Because this is dynamite. And if you live close to Jim's, you wouldn't travel here for this one. You know what I mean? When I was researching this place, I did Street View, and all I saw was the barbed wire fencing. So I was kind of worried about the parking situation. But you can either park in the middle of the road, like that guy, and the guy behind. They do have a parking lot over there, free parking. All along the street is free parking. That's dynamite. Jim's, you got to spend $2.50 to park. I think it was, actually you could probably spend less, but you'd have no idea how long you're going to wait in line. I only paid for an hour and it was $2.50. Cheese pull. Cleanse the palate once again. As I'm eating this, there's not one thing wrong with this Philly cheesesteak. In fact, I would love to visit Jim's in the future and order the same thing, but do provolone over top of the cheese whiz. Because provolone, man, it is making this sandwich so tasty. And it was the mild one. I like to try the sharp, like put it half sharp, half mild, just to see what the difference is, see which one I prefer. It's gonna be hard to stop eating this one. I'm not gonna lie. Here's another question for you. Are traditional Philly cheesesteaks the ground beef kind like I had at Jim's, or is it this, or is it just both? It had to have been constructed somewhere, and somebody had to start the tradition, and then somewhere along the line somebody said, hey, let's just do sliced beef or ground beef. I just don't know how it started, so if you guys could fill me in on that, educate me on the Philly cheesesteak. There's that hot pepper. Nice and spicy, I love it. That's all I can eat for now, because now we gotta head over to Dalessandros. I hope I said that right. It might be Dalessandros or Dalessandros. Again, I don't know. I've never said the word before. But let's go over there, grab another Philly cheesesteak, and mow down. I figured before we go to Dalessandros, we'll look at the Liberty Bell. I've never seen it before, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys haven't seen it. This building right here, the beautiful tower on top, bell tower, that's where the Liberty Bell used to be, and then they replaced it at one point in the history. I guess when that one cracked, I'm not sure. But that's where they signed the Declaration of Independence for the Americans. But the Liberty Bell is over in this building here.
This whole thing weighs 2,000 pounds, and the clapper was banging into the same spot. So the bell is 266 years old. and it wasn't real well made. The gentlemen who made it, John Tess and John Stone, they had never made a bell before. And the clapper produced a crack that would make the bell sound really bad.
I'll finish up at the Liberty Bell. Let's head over to Dalessandros for dinner, and then I'll be heading home. All right, guys, this is our last stop at Dalessandros. I'm gonna go in there once again, grab a Philly cheesesteak, and I'm gonna do the same toppings as Tony's, and we'll see if this one's any good. And so far, they're all good. Let's see if this one's as good. Hi, can I get a Philly cheesesteak, please?
Fried onion,
Yes, please.
ketchup, mayo, or sauce.
What sauce do you have?
Pizza sauce.
I guess I'll do the pizza sauce, I guess.
I'll put it on the side for you.
Oh, that'd be fantastic, thanks.
And then what else can I get you today?
That's it, thank you.
So just one with American onion and a side of sauce.
Perfect.
You need hot peppers on the side?
I'll put those on, please.
What's your name?
Ken. And I'll do a A&W root beer, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheese, onion, and a side of sauce. Hold your bag flat.
Sounds great. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, got our stuff. Let's eat. Back in the car, all set up. So they charged $11.25 for the Philly cheesesteak and the drink. And look at that, old school, handwritten. All right, this time I decided to go with A&W. I have like a 8 to 9 hour drive home right after this, so I'll need a little pop, little sugar. Keep me awake a little bit. And as you could tell by this place, it's the smallest of the three. Very busy. I guess it's the time of day. What time was it? It is just almost 3 o'clock. So it's not even dinner time rush, and they're packed. And that's great for them. I'm so happy to see that these places are doing so well. Whoa. I'm kind of glad I didn't put the sauce right on top, because like he's holding it and he just pours it on top and then he puts it in here and then all wraps it up. It would be like just a disaster mess in my car like usual. But look at the size of this thing. So this is very similar to Jim's. Wow, this is heavier than Jim's. Yeah, these guys give you way more food. So if you're super hungry, look at this thing. Look at it! Coming at you, 3D. Yeah, that's way heavier. Mmm. Nice fresh bun. It looks like they put the peppers on the bottom. And they gave me my sauce. I'm gonna pour some on the edge there. That's all you get. That's all you get for now. That's got to be like 3 pounds of food. Look how wide it is. Yeah, I prefer it without it. Once again, the kind of thing you don't eat in your car. This is a bad idea. For serving size, these guys get the biggest points for that. Wow. Definitely the hot peppers across the board have made these sandwiches step up, you know. I can't see me eating that without the hot peppers on it. I don't think it would be as fun to eat. Just eating a ton of ground beef and cheese. How crazy is that? If I lived in this area, I wouldn't go all the way over to Jim's or all the way over to Tony's. I would just stay here. The food is dynamite. Nothing wrong with any of these places that I've been to. The bun is super fresh, soft. The one thing I liked about Tony's is that they buttered that bun. Tony's buns are the best out of the three. Dalessandros, you get more for your buck. So they get points for that. What did I like about Jim's the most? I'd love to give Jim's another shot because the fact that they put Cheese Whiz on it over top of the other two choices, they did have provolone, and I think I would have loved to have tried the provolone and watched him make it with the provolone cheese. And I think Jim's would go, it would be up there with these guys. Another bite. I understand now why when I do a Philly cheesesteak somewhere else in Canada or whatever, they're like, that's not a Philly cheesesteak. You gotta come to Philadelphia to have a true Philly cheesesteak. And it's true. You guys are right. I'll probably never order a Philly cheesesteak anywhere else except here. All right, guys, thanks for participating in my community post. Mr. Hussein, thanks for suggesting that, and all the people that jumped on that, which put his comment to the very top, which made me come to Philadelphia, try 3 different Philly cheesesteaks, and give you guys some honest opinions of what I thought of them. So if you guys are enjoying these travel food videos and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. It is somewhere on this page. But if you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. And we'll see you next time on another Ken Domik food travel video. Cheers. Let's go run the rocky stairs and work off some of this cheesesteak. Tony Luke's, let's go in there and grab another chili Philly.